So I'm Miss Noluthando Mzobe. I'm one of the newer lecturers here at the University of KwaZulu-Natal, the Physiotherapy department. I started here almost 3 months ago, so I'm very excited to be here and just new in the lecturing atmosphere. So I'm actually from Pietermaritzburg, born and raised in KwaZulu-Natal. So I went to Johannesburg to do my master's degree, but I'm back this side, so I'm just happy to be back home. So I lecture in a module called Principles of Physiotherapy. So I'm specializing, or I plan to do my PhD in cardiopulmonary. So my module really covers cardiopulmonary. It covers massage, it covers manipulation, a lot of hands-on practical work. Because even with the cardiopulmonary stuff, it's very hands-on, ICU training, so a lot of the critical illness type of work. So it's very exciting, I love it. I want to do my PhD in that. I want to go into public health as well for all our cardiopulmonary sort of conditions. So that's really what I do, but a big part of also our job besides the teaching is research. So the research is very exciting. It is like I'm getting into the field really. I want to publish hopefully in the next few months. So I'm working on publishing my master's. I want to publish a lot more research and obviously work into the PhD, as I've said. So that is almost equally as big as the teaching part in what we do. And then really the rest I think is a lot of admin, a lot of just helping out in the department, staff meetings, really trying to change and develop the curriculum. That's something we're actively working on now, is really just building and blowing up what we're doing. Like, are we teaching enough? What is research saying? Like, what can we add into what we're doing? What can we take away as well? And some of the research presentations going on now, it's so interesting to hear the kids talking about what they need. And so that's really what we're doing, is trying to bring in what are they feeling like we're not doing enough, and let's bump up this curriculum. So that's, I guess, another big part of what we're doing in our department. So I love healthcare. That's how I got into physiotherapy. I decided in matric that this is gonna be for me. I love the health environment, I love healthcare. Going into physiotherapy I think was a combination of I love sports and I love healthcare, so I thought this should be great. And I've really enjoyed doing clinical physiotherapy. I've done that for 10 years now, and as I said, I've just started the academic side of it. So really bridging or coming into this was, I think, just growth. I think for me it was, okay, I've done the clinical, what can I do to affect change in what we do? Because now here we are teaching and adding to the syllabus and doing the research which affects what we do in clinicals. So I think that was just me coming into this, my 30s, 33, it's okay, I'll say my age. Coming into my 30s, and I was like, I think this is where I'm at in my life. And also obviously looking at where I want to be in 10 years, 20 years, etc. is really affecting change in government and hopefully going, UN, etc. And hence the public health PhD that I hope to do. So that's really my interests and why I do it. I love healthcare, I love sports, I love physical education and health. So I was always into sports. I was a basketball player, yay. I was UCT first team, I love saying that. So yeah, I think me playing sport for a long time, it just naturally fed into the physiotherapy world. So I just thought this is a great way to combine healthcare and sports. And I just want to continue growing in what I do. I just want to continue affecting change. And honestly, as you teach, you're learning a lot too. So I think that's the other exciting part, is staying fresh with information, with knowledge. And as you're teaching, you're like, oh, this is what the latest research is saying. This is great. I can teach and use it for my research. So yeah, that's really why I do what I do.